Adam ARON is here to join you and to show you his brand new $25 million ad campaign starring Nicole Kidman right here exclusively on the Clayman Countdown. Adam, great to have you. You know, we have the brand new commercial queued up and ready to roll, but before we show it to our viewers, why make this huge spend of $25 million when never before has a theater chain advertised itself?
Liz, great to be with you. And there are two reasons to answer your question. First, with 3/5 of the U.S. population vaccinated, Americans want to get out again. If we've learned anything over the last year and a half, we don't want to be trapped in our houses and our apartments, no matter how nice they are. And in the fourth quarter, there is an enormous slate of movies coming. Big movies like No Time to Die, the 25th James Bond movie. We want to tell people and remind people how amazing it is to see a movie in a theater again.
All right, so we've got it queued up. Let us take a look at the We Make Movies Better ad starring Nicole Kidman. Here it is.
We come to this place for magic. We come to AMC theaters to laugh, to cry, to care, because we need that, all of us. That indescribable feeling we get when the lights begin to dim. And we go somewhere we've never been before. Not just entertained, but somehow reborn together. Dazzling images on a huge silver screen. Sound that I can feel. Somehow, heartbreak feels good in a place like this. Our heroes feel like the best part of us, and stories feel perfect and powerful. Because here, they are. AMC Theaters. We make movies better.
Wow. 1 minute long. It's going to unveil at the MTV Awards on Sunday night, but our viewers are seeing it here first. Nicole Kidman, great choice. How'd you get her? Can you give us the backstory on how an ad campaign like this comes together?
Sure. We've been thinking about this for years, but as you said in your intro, no theater chain has ever advertised itself. We've talked about what movies we're showing, but we've never talked about the theatrical experience itself. And coming out of the pandemic to build our business back, we thought it was a great idea. We approached the two best talent agencies in LA, WME Endeavor and CAA, because we knew that to tell this story, we needed an A-list movie star to do it, or the message wouldn't resonate. And both agencies worked hard at it for us. Nicole Kidman was the top female on our list. We had a male choice as well. She said yes, we jumped at it. And we're so pleased that she's giving her talent to AMC.
Well, it's understated, but it's fabulous. I know it was written by Oscar nominee Billy Ray, who is amazing, right? I mean, Captain Phillips, Richard Jewell, he's written the screenplays for that. I do want to ask you, though, and Adam, there is no doubt, and anyone who...
Liz, can I tell you
I was just going to say, it's important to point this out. Yeah, okay, go for it, but...
Let me quickly tell you that we got Nicole, and to show you how involved she was, because this is her industry. She wants theaters coming back too. She said, I've read the commercial, I think it'd be better. I think you should get Billy Ray to rewrite it. She then said, and I've worked with directors for 25, 30 years, and here are the two best directors. You pick which one you want. So Nicole was in this from top to bottom. She found us our writer. She found us our director.
Adam, you are a survivor, and you have made it through an unbelievable 17 months. No dispute on that. But the company is under $11 billion in debt. Why spend a significant chunk of that, $25 million, on this ad campaign instead of paying down some of the debt?
Well, I don't want to be cavalier by saying it's only $6 million of debt, because $5 million of that that's reported as capitalized leases, which in the old days of accounting were operating costs. And we did at the end of the June 30 quarter have $2 billion of cash and liquidity on hand. So that brought the debt down to $4 billion. But look, there are various ways to pay down debt. And one of them is to drive revenues and drive earnings. And we believe that these wonderful Nicole Kidman commercials, and there are 7 of them, by the way. They're going to build our revenues back much faster than if we hadn't reached into our pocket and make this expenditure.
Right. Adam, I want to talk about the stock. The stock has been an unbelievable performer year over year. I mean, year to date, it's up more than 2,000%. It's just amazing. But, you know, there was a recent sort of attempt by the so-called apes in the Wall Street Bets Reddit room to do a short squeeze, you know, a MOAS, mother of all short squeezes. You know, the stock is not where it was back in early summer. What do you think is happening there? And what would you say to the naysayers about AMC?
Well, that's such a big question. You know, my focus, as hard as this may be to believe, my focus isn't on the share price. My focus is on restoring this company to health, surviving this pandemic, and leading us back to glory once again. Our shareholder base has completely turned over in the last 8 months. Our company was 80% institutionally owned, and now it's 80% retail investor owned. And those shareholders of ours, they love our company, they love movies, they love going to our theaters, and we're spending every waking moment trying to make this a strong, successful company again. And that's what these commercials with Nicole Kidman are all about. We think this is an important step in our playing offense, again, not being on our heels because of COVID, playing defense, but going out there to say that AMC is strong and has a bright future.
Have you reached out to GameStop? I know in your last conference call you had mentioned that there might be some type of partnership and that you wanted to do it, but you hadn't reached out. Have you now made contact with them, and what would that look like?
As you know, we've been deluged with great suggestions from our new shareholder base ever since they really gained control of the company back in April. One of them, they certainly enjoy their affiliation with AMC. A lot of them enjoy their affiliation with GameStop as well. And they've suggested that the two of us team up. We took questions on our last earnings call, not just from securities analysts, but from retail shareholders. That question came up. I said we made contact with GameStop. We have made contact with GameStop. We are talking, but it's too early to say what the shape of some cooperative marketing efforts might be.